Biden faggots. And I like how the first thing the bot caught me is just saying Biden faggots. Which, like, look, if you try to come cancel us, we're the gayest fucking podcast in town. Lundy's a flaming fucking homo. I've fucked dudes in a bathroom, and Goat's a transvestite.
It's not the word for it anymore, Matt.
I told Goat before you came in here, I'm going to be extra on tonight because I haven't had an actual proper outlet for any of my dumb shit. Goat knows about this. I've destroyed my armor.
You destroyed it.
Yeah, completely.
How
I've been shooting my guns at it.
God damn it, Matt.
Look, that's why I bought the fucking armor, was to be like, I want to not be shot by bullets. And the armor failed at that. It especially failed at the fucking double barrel shotgun stage when I got the fucking... Because I finally got some slugs for the double barrel shotgun, and... Oh boy, that did not hold it.
Don't look at the chat and see what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Surprised by the horror. Actually, your fault.
My fault?
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, it should make you guys feel better, because it makes me feel a lot less confident in my abilities.
Which means that you're not actually going to do the bad things.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're like, I don't think I can pull it off now.
It's like, fuck. This fucking armor sucks. How did Ned Kelly do it?
Okay. As we all know, aliens exist.
Yes.
Tom DeLonge from Blink-182, he wrote a whole song about it. We all know aliens are real. Question is...
I think more specifically extraterrestrials, Matt. I know we all know that you've met some Mexicans.
Fuck, you knew where I was going with that joke. I was trying to bob and weave, and you shucked me. Like a fucking piece of corn.
I can't let you get away with everything, Matt.
Here is the question. The aliens come, we fight with them or against them?
With.
Here's the question. To follow up that question, who the fuck are we fighting with them on?
I'm a race traitor, baby.
Are we saying like
that
when
doesn't
they
just
try
go
to take
for
over
whitey.
humanity?
The people who are anti-alien, essentially.
Okay. Well, sure, I'll fight alongside the aliens. Fuck it. Why not? It'd be silly to not take the alien side in that instance.
I don't care if they treat me like a dog. Like, have you seen how some white women treat their dogs? Like some big titty
on
fucking
side on that front, but
like some big titty alien just sucks me off, and like I have to eat peanut butter out of her like 12th layered vagina. Like, that's heaven.
Give me 1 second, real quick. I'm gonna have to do this on my desktop because I realize I'm gonna have to start dragging and dropping.
Matt, your imagination is not taking you to the right place here.
Knowing the aliens, they'd probably use like chunky peanut butter or something wacky.
That's not really what I meant, but okay. No, I don't think you're imagining the right sort of circumstances here. Yeah, you're right. They wouldn't use smooth peanut butter.
Look, I'm an optimist. I'm not going to the South Park example of like the fucking Gorgulmaster vagina is 12 feet wide and lined with razor-sharp bone spurs.
Oh, by the way, Matt, I found out that Antonio Iannucci, not just that he's dead, obviously. That's news.
Fuck, why haven't we talked about that yet? Like, he was like one of the progenitors of this podcast.
True. Also found out that he was a really shitty fucking like owner.
Oh yeah, there's a
he's a fucking piece of shit to his fucking workers.
It's kind of funny because like the whole reason what was it like I think it was I think it was All Japan Pro Wrestling, right? Mm-hmm. The reason he left that one is because he was mad that like, oh, you're not pushing like the native born stars, you're pushing a bunch of gaijin and blah blah blah. I'm gonna form my own company. And then he basically does the exact same fucking shit.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar fucking won his company's fucking title and never let go. Never relinquished it, ever.
Okay. Game face. Everyone.
Okay.
And like, you like argue like, oh, his 7-year reign, but like that was like the style at the time. Like you look at most motherfuckers who like were champion in the 70s, they were literally champions basically the entire fucking decade.
I asked,
Which is why it was such a big deal when Vader beat Inoki and they had that big riot at the Tokyo Dome. Which, it's funny, there's been 2 riots at the Tokyo Dome. One of them is because of wrestling. One of them is because of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
I asked a question at the beginning of what side we would be on in the war of aliens versus the non-aliens.
Yeah, me and Lundy answered you. We're race traders.
Yeah.
How far are you willing to go to be traitors to the human race? Go as far as to create something as beautiful as this.
Is this spirit science?
Allow me to introduce you to the hybrid children community. These are...
Oh, no, this is going to be like an autism thing, isn't it?
So these are... So these are...
Don't make predictions, it ruins it.
These are some very high-level, big-brain people. Let me read you from their About Us section. We are family, tribe, and community of like-hearted people that are living our highest joy in all ways we can imagine. Our passions vary widely. That makes our group stronger, evolve faster, and brings a full spectrum of experiences that cause us to become more of our authentic selves. We are excited to live by the highest vibrational values, and this aids in shifting us to higher dimensions. We are enjoying going on adventures with other people, which is why we have created a large variety of adventures to go on with you. The purpose of the hybrid children community is to connect hybrid children with their human families. Our mission is to create a high-frequency cocoon.
Is this just like sex trafficking for autistic people?
No. It's much more insane. Our mission is to create a high-frequency cocoon based on the guidance we receive from the kids to reflect the vibration of their reality, to boost us, to support us in remembering. Remembering is spelled re-membering. In remembering and awakening to more of our infinite galactic selves.
Wait, so wait. To get the like galaxy brain, they have to block the alien children's reality?
No. You have to build the cocoon to absorb frequencies from the alien children's reality.
Oh, okay, because I was confused there, because I was like, wait a second, like, why would you want the alien kids around you then? This has to be some weird sex shit then.
So there's a woman named, and no, it's not the one you're thinking of. This is a woman named Bridget Nielsen, and she has this...
So a different Bridget Nielsen.
Yes.
Small world.
She has this organization called the Hybrid Children Community, and what she does...
Co-founded by Elton John. Actually, the real Elton John.
Weirdly.
Who is black and also a dwarf.
Yeah.
Can't play piano to save his life. Can't even reach the thing.
It's fine. Neither can Elton John.
So, well, he's too weak from the HIV. So Bridget Nielsen has this community, and what she does essentially is she gets a bunch of crazy no children couples and people and tells them...
I'm sorry, but like I'm just thinking about like the HIV cells in Elton John, and it's just like an eternal war, and they're just like, they said it'd be like 5 months.
I think Matt just created a new type of incel, by the way, HIV cells for people who can't have sex because they're HIV positive.
Oh, that won't fucking stop me.
Well, that's a fact we learned about Matt tonight.
Look, I would lead with it. I'd be like, okay, first off, break the ice with this. I am HIV positive. I know my girth might lead you to believe otherwise.
There are a few different. I should explain a little bit more because I don't think I explained in full. So this woman, Bridget Nielsen, she has this organization, and she psychically, through telekinesis, interacts with hybrid children from another dimension. She finds very lonely old people and tells them that they have a child that they got from an interdimensional being coming here, abducting them and fucking them.
Oh, this is just sad now.
Well, you haven't seen the pictures of the kids. What she does is
I mean, I think you showed us the picture of the kids.
that's not all of them though. What she does is she will paint what your hybrid children look like in the other reality. So the ones I showed you, those are the hybrid children in the Sacred Mountains.
See, I know I brag about being chaotic evil, but like this shit right here is like why I'm a poser. Like, I could never fucking do anything like this. I just intrinsically just am like, oh, these poor old bastards are fucking. They're just like, yeah, my fucking wife's womb is as fucking barren as the old country. Can't have kids, and then this fucking ditzy fucking alien bitch is just like, hey, abracadabra, I can paint a picture of your fucking alien baby that's invisible.
We also have this.
Also, if it's a hybrid kid, like, one of the parents aren't the parents, so that like creates like either you or your wife got raped by some spirit aliens.
The other one got cucked.
And yeah, exactly. The other one got cucked.
This one, you also have beautiful bundles of joy like this one. Look at this one, Lundy. This is
Do you think that ever like caused any like domestic incidents? Like some wife is like, oh I can't have the kids, and my husband's so sad about it. And then this lady, she finds out about this lady and gets one of the things, and it's like, look at our beautiful hybrid alien spiritual baby, and he just fucking punches her through the fucking painting, and he's just like, you fucking whore. You fucking cheated on me with a fucking goddamn moonman. And then he just hits her with the fucking belt. And not the fucking end, the buckle end. The serious end. The end when you really fucked up.
You need to look at this one. This is Key, a hybrid spirit who changed everything. He got channeled for Anne from the Netherlands. And this is his little
How
bio.
do you change everything? I don't understand.
This is the bio here. I was one of the first children with whom our makers, parentheses, the Greys, successfully activated the 12 strands of DNA.
Is that a fetus?
All
Yes.
will be revealed soon. By incorporating the etheric spark that is momentarily inactive in humanity. In that orchestration, that lightful quality of ignition becomes a part of my soul's blueprint and the forefront of my being's essence to express and explore in this incarnation.
Why do these aliens talk like slam poets?
It was through your soul's energetics that the true spirit of the hybrid template began. You were one of the first to transfer humanity into hybrid. You were one in a small group that altered much of the program. Once I was old enough, I began working with the Greys to learn their techniques. I, because of my unique creation, assisted in establishing the direction of the hybrid spirit.
So are the Greys also like spiritual?
I think they're technically the creators, and this one, the Key, this skinny one here, he's supposed to be the one that crossed over between aliens.
The spoon
humans.
boy.
Yeah, he crossed over from aliens and humans, which is why he's got the fetus.
But why are they invisible and not like? That's dumb.
Because they're in the other dimension, Matt.
Are the Greys in the other dimension too?
Yeah.
Man, this lore is fucking. It's poorly written, if I'm being completely honest.
This is the part where Key thanks this woman, Anne, for her genetic makeup. Generations and civilizations thank you for your universal contribution. Our deepest gratitude. My focus is primarily Syrian DNA. I travel there often due to my fascination with their non-physical planet, which teaches me beyond matter much about the etheric essence of our evolving species. It is part of.
Sorry, by Syrian he means
Oh, I should
Syrians.
hold on. No. I should explain a little bit.
He means serious mind.
So let me get to it real quick. I had open.
No one's gonna understand that, Matt.
You do.
But no, it's
You gotta remember, I do this show for an audience of 2. You and go, baby. You're the only 2 I care about. The others, they mean nothing.
Let me find where is the. I just had open a minute.
As long as I make you 2 chuckle fucks laugh, I'm like, that's a good podcast. Put it in the can. It's like, but Matt, you just literally said like racial slurs for like 12 minutes straight trying to come up with a racial slur based language. And yes, it was funny. You guys laughed. So, are the Syrians the Greys, or are they different?
They're different. Hang on, I've got to find.
Are they like a subsection of Greys?
Here it is. Our hybrid galactic family.
Okay.
Let me see. Is this? Oh no, I guess that's another. Maybe that's another unknown species, actually. So this is. Hold on, let me show you the galactic family.
Oh, bullshit. This is like when Magic the Gathering releases like a commander set, and they're like, oh, here's a legendary creature from an unknown plane. Just name the fucking plane. You're making all this shit up. Just fucking say, like, this is the Elder Dragon from the plane of Boop-a-Bob.
So these are the Greys and the humans who are, as you can see in that picture, put together by Christ. And there are 5 hybrid civilizations. The freelancers, who are the hybrid children, who are the living me's over there. Then you have the Shalanaya.
You know what? It was bugging me what they look like, but you nailed it good. They look like me's, yeah.
You have the Shalanaya, or Yali, who are the Phoenix Light ships. Aliens, who are any of them that are in the shapes of V's. You have the undisclosed ones. You have the other undisclosed ones. You have the Asani, who are aliens that wear shirts for some reason.
This is lazy bullshit. Like, this is nothing compared to fucking Yakub.
You much prefer Yakub, don't you?
100%. Like, because not only do you have Yakub, but you also have Shazbaz. Like, the guy who created black people, so this is my favorite thing with, like, with, like, Yakubian lore, is, like, the original city of Mecca, everybody fucking fucked up, which is why you had Yakub and Shazbaz leave. It's also probably why they're like, oh, we hate the Jews, because the Semitics stayed in fucking Mecca and fucked everything up before Yakub came in with his army of fucking frost demons.
So let me read a little bit about the alien hybrids real quick. Stop me when you lose your place here.
I'm probably going to stop you a lot, though.
There are 5 hybrid civilizations that have been produced from the Gray Human Hybrid Program. The Shalanaya, the Sasani from Esani, Bashar's civilization, of course, and 3 others. The Shalanaya...
Bashar from Deep Space Nine? He was human.
The Shalanaya will be the first to make contact. So this is the program. They're gonna fuck and they're gonna make.
How are their baby kids? Wait, how are their fucking? They're hybrids.
Yeah.
They've already made first contact.
Yeah, but they have to.
How could they be hybrids without a first contact?
They have to come back for intergalactic child support. These civilizations.
It's not even a joke. That literally seems to be what they're talking about right now.
These civilizations accelerate timelines.
Oh yeah, I found the space cigarettes and the space milk. Here you go, kid.
Have allowed them to evolve thousands of years beyond our.
It's like a space Mickey Mouse doll. I'm like fucking 40. Also, I'm like really confused and terrified now that there's a fucking alien talking to me.
Time has been.
For some reason, has space cigarettes and space milk. I'm not drinking that space milk.
Yeah,
I have no idea what it is.
It's wearing a fucking wife beater. It's got a fucking 5 o'clock shadow.
wish
It's got like 10 rows of teeth.
It's like, now where's my space stepsister so I can teach her how to be a space stripper? Because that's what us space stepdads do.
daughter.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be daughter. Never mind.
Time has been
I guess he was asking where the stepsister was.
Time has been accelerating on Earth more and more, and we have evolved to the point where we will soon be making contact with our galactic
I'm not
family.
the dad that stepped up. I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad that dicked down.
Shut up. As of December 21st, 2012, the extraterrestrials' self-imposed quarantine will be lifted, and it will be our energy that will determine when contact is made. There is no prediction of the future.
Well, I can tell you this, like, spoiler alert for the future. They didn't fucking cunt, because they probably took one look at us post-2012 and was like, nope.
There is only the present sensing of the energy now, based on the sensing of the collective energetic momentum now. By about 2015, everyone on Earth will know without a doubt that ETs exist, and isolated contact will have begun.
No.
We will have
No.
full open contact by about 2025, and will be integrated into the Galactic Federation by about 2050.
No,
The whole Galactic Federation. Very good.
There is a sixth group of hybrids, known as the Freelancers, who have been kept on a similar timeline as Earth's. The Freelance group of hybrids is hitching a ride with the Shalanaya. They are literally our hybrid children and are genetically part of us. They will be placed with their actual human parents.
Can I change my answer from the start of this, Goat?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to... I'm not fine with these fucking aliens. They're lame.
You're not a fan of...
They are lame, Matt, but can you say that they're any lamer than humanity?
Yeah. Humanity's like violent fucking monstrous pricks. We're basically space sorts compared to these fucking dweebs. These fucking dweebs are like space gnomes. Like, fuck them.
They're space gnomes?
You know what? You're right. They're not even good enough to be gnomes. They're space halflings.
They're more like centaurs. They're coming around just raping people and then just like coming back later on just being like, oh, by the way.
I'm noticing a distinct lack of actual sex here, and I'm imagining it's some kind of fucking like E.T. fucking glowy finger fucking wave over their stomach, fucking boom, you're pregnant type fucking crap. If you ain't got a fucking hole I can stick in you, I ain't fine for your fucking species. That's going to all the fucking aliens that hear this shit. You better be fuckable on some level. There better be a hole.
Okay, hold on. What
that
if,
I can get my dick wet in.
What if they themselves aren't fuckable, but they are technologically advanced enough to make whatever sort of sex doll you can imagine?
I'm not fucking a robot.
Wait, what if it's a sapient enough AI that it's essentially a person?
The only acceptable thing I'll let a robot do to me is kill me.
So you wouldn't...
Matt, what if they, not sex related, what if they create...
I'm not fucking anything that doesn't have a soul. Like, I'll just like leave it on that level.
Let's take sex off the table.
I don't believe in soul. Shut the fuck up.
Let's take sex off the table. What if they...
I do. How do you explain the 6 ounces that leaves your body when you die, Lundy?
Oh my God. You're such a fucking idiot.
Matt, what if we take sex out of the equation and instead they are able to create a baby that can be infinitely punched without any damage being taken?
You put him in a fucking predicament now.
I am. You know, I'm still gonna side with humanity. Maybe hope for... Maybe. Well, then again, thinking about it, I could side with the aliens because they did say Galactic Federation. That implies more species. So there might be some like fucking mushroom with a vagina growing on its forehead out there somewhere that I can fuck.
Let's read a little bit more about the hybrid children.
Just go full fucking Junji Ito on it. Just be like, this hole was made for me.
Oh, fuck.
Go with that one. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Fucking great. Jesus Christ.
The hybrid children are fifth.
The one hope I have for this show is sometimes I really, really hope we get popular enough to where like one animator listens to us. They just draw
they just draw
my-
your.
yeah, they just draw my mind gallery.
We'll get there one day.
That is the ultimate hope. Please, somebody, we beg of you. Jesus Christ.
The hybrid children are
Make this happen.
The hybrid children are fifth dimensional. They're aware that they are one of the other members of our society and their environment. At the same time, they are aware that they are individual expressions of that oneness. The understanding that they are the whole and are also a part of the whole, gives them.
Oh, now I don't want to, like, the more I just hear, the more I'm like, God, that fucking space mushroom pussy better be good if I'm signed with these fucking dorks.
Everyone in their society, their telepathic abilities. They move and flow as the whole and as individual expressions of the whole. The hybrid children will act as a step-up transformers that will raise our vibration and prepare us for contact with even higher vibratory beings. They are a vibrational step up, but not as much as so as the overloads, but not so much so that it overloads us. The other 5 hybrid...
You know, it'd be cool, slug people.
It might be up there. The other...
Because you know how slugs fuck, right? They have, like, the little fucking, like, genital harpoons that they shoot out.
Yeah.
So you can fuck any part of a
Are
slug's
they
body.
hermaphroditic?
Yeah, it's the perfect. It's like, oh, you're a boy and a girl? Yes.
Yeah.
Now here's the important thing. All humans are hybrids. Genetic material from the indigenous hominid or ape.
You don't even get to opt out of this? That's bullshit.
That's gay.
The indigenous hominid or ape was combined with extraterrestrial genetic material to create what we are now. We humans are the product of ape, Anunnaki, Pleiadians, Sirius, XM, Grey, and 4 other civilizations.
That was now. We have to take a moment of silence for you for you having done
Fuck
that.
off.
Is Sirius XM still even a
Howard
thing?
Stern still has a job, so yes.
Huh.
Is he still on Sirius? I thought he had like his own little podcast
that-
thing going now.
They literally paid him $5 billion, so they're probably like, look, motherfucker, you're here for the rest of your life.
Yeah, he's like 70 now, and he's still working at Sirius.
He's basically Don Imus now, which is hysterical.
No, he's not. He's worse than Don. They do puppet shows on there now, Matt.
I haven't seen anything recently, but like I saw like something maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was like, oh, you just turned into Don Imus, and that's hysterical to me because you hated Don Imus so fucking much.
Wait, by puppet, who does puppet shows now?
One of the guys on the show, Fred, they gave him like a ventriloquist, but they gave him like Muppet style puppets of everyone in the studio, and he
Oh yes, that's a great bit for for an
No,
audio
that's
medium.
hides
horrible.
behind
puppetry.
hides behind a curtain, or he hides behind his desk and he holds the puppet up and he talks and does impressions.
Do you think Howard Stern's just ever like, I used to abuse women like all the time,
Yes, that's why
and now I'm just watching a motherfucker
Yeah, he
with
just
a
says
puppet.
that
does.
randomly sometimes.
he
Just says, you know.
He actually does, Matt, because he has specifically said when he dies, he wants all of his past recordings up to a certain point burned.
Fuck you, bitch.
That's bullshit.
Never forgive, never forget.
Yeah.
As humans,
O&A past the army.
the children
I forgot my number.
the children present
So I didn't forget. Never mind.
the children presently being born to humans on Earth are a different species and are referred to by such names as indigo, crystal, and star children.
Oh god, it is fucking related to Indigo Children.
All
Damn it.
of them are energetically more light, and many of them have also been physically altered in the womb to include a hybrid genetic material, which makes them more like the freelancer hybrid children, who will be arriving with the Shalanaya in spacecraft. As humans,
Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm signed against the autistic aliens, goat.
oh, you're against the autistic aliens?
Yeah, I am now.
We're-
You can't consent with somebody with autism. We've learned that with Keffel's drama.
Well, I guess there's no point in reading about the hybrid children anymore then. Now, we meet the rebellion. Gentlemen,
Oh, there's actually some like antagonists in this
Gentlemen.
story.
stand at attention. Corporal General in charge of Fuck Aliens program, Michael Mencken from StopAbductions.com. His website is for adults and children abducted by aliens from space, as reported by Professor David Jacobs, Bud Hopkins.
Wait, is this guy related to this?
No.
I mean, not like actually like
No, he's not.
familiar. Like,
I don't think he's ever.
is this a
No,
response?
this is what awaits on the other side of the horizon.
Can we get these two to fight?
They both have contact pages, so I could probably see what I could do with that.
Like, you contact this guy and you'd be like, look at this awful traitorous bitch, like trying to give our children, our sweet precious children, to the alien.
Michael Mencken has created.
He just ends up shooting her like that fucking abortion doctor that Bill O'Reilly calls to get shot.
He has created a genius invention to go up against the aliens. Let me show it. Where is it?
It's gonna be a butt plug, isn't it? It's like, shove it up your ass.
Then the aliens can't get you.
Or it's a gun. He just reinvented the gun.
Allow me to show you the most important invention humanity has against the alien menace. The thought screen helmet.
What was I expecting? Jesus, I was sitting here like, what the fuck kind of contraption?
I was
is this
actually
motherfucker
giving
come
him
up with?
way more credit with the fucking...
That's what I was
butt plug.
thinking. I was thinking that he was gonna have like some sort of massive fucking eyesore in his backyard or some shit that he created that has the approximation of a satellite dish or something.
It's like, well, I was watching my grandkid watch this cartoon from them Shintoist
Now you may
Japanese, and
you may
they had a
think,
gravity chamber in there, and I thought, if them damn monkey aliens can train in the gravity chamber, then so can I.
you may think that this is an amazing invention that he has come up with on his own, but alas,
It
it has in
not.
fact been inspired to him. The thought screens were described in the science fiction novel of E. Doc Smith. Here are some quotes from the Gray Lensman novel series. Therefore, with every faculty of his newly enlarged mind concentrated upon the thought-screened armor head behind the billowing gun and flaring projectors, Kinnison held his line and forged ahead.
So yeah, buddy, you missed the key word there, armored. Not basically a bra for a woman with one titty.
Worn on your head.
Hang on 1 minute.
Oh look, it's a bra for a boob.
It makes him look a little bit like an Eskimo when he wears it.
I'm thinking he's just saying he's like Snoopy Dogg when he becomes the Red Baron. It's like, I gotta defend the homeland.
So I need to read. I need to read.
He ends up shooting his Polish neighbor. Take that, you goddamn Polak!
I need to read Telepathic War real quick. Throughout the history of the human race, wars were fought with bigger and better weapons. Muskets replaced bows and arrows. Automatic rifles replaced single-action ones. Rockets replaced cannons. Aircraft carriers replaced battleships. Ballistic missiles replaced bombers. Jet interceptors replaced propeller-driven fighters. Weapons got more accurate, faster, with greater ranges of action and greater explosive power. In all of wars until now, technology and numerical superiority determined victory. Superior technology, tactics, and numerical strength were the key elements in warfare. All wars.
We dropped the damn sun on those nips twice!
Hans Berger recorded the first human EEG in 1924. He discovered the electrophalogram in 1929, which was endorsed by Edgar Douglas Adrian and Brian Harold Cabot Matthews of the Cambridge Physiological.
See, I'll be honest, this guy's already better than the last one.
He is said to evoke.
He sounds like a World War II general who's just like, "Arr, we're gonna take it to him."
The next war will be in the mind!
One of his goals was to confirm the existence of what was then and is now considered telepathy, the transmission of thought from one person to another. He said that evoked electrical potentials from the scalp were too small to be transmitted throughout and discounted.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? You ever hear of the glass camera conspiracy theory?
No.
So, like, basically, the government wanted to create, like, a surveillance system with, like, no physical input that is being surveilled through, right?
Yes.
And the way they did it, supposedly, is they found this this guy who could astral project. I can't remember his full name, but his last name was Glass, hence the glass camera. So he would astral project to a location and then come back, and they would, like, describe, like, they had, like, a machine hooked up to him. So, like, when he astral projected, they could see it on, like, the screen, right? So supposedly, this is where it gets fun. So supposedly, he died at one point while they were doing this, and he went to heaven. And the government has a picture of heaven, or at least they used to, until the Vatican stole it. That's basically the glass camera conspiracy theory in a nutshell.
All right, we need to learn more about the telepathic war.
The man who is protecting all of our children.
He said that the evoked electrical potentials from the scalp were too small to be transmitted thought and discounted the existence of telepathy. However, many people who come in contact with aliens from space feel that the aliens they meet are communicating by telepathy. Since it is reported by so many people experiencing contact, telepathy must exist in some form to work. The thought screen helmet demonstrates that people do receive thoughts as some kind of microwave transmission. The helmet scrambles that transmission. It also works better with grounds, which further substantiates that it receives a signal. Since we are being invaded by an alien force from another world, we have a different kind of war. Our war with these beings is one of mind control, mind scanned, and telepathic control, as reported by Bud Hopkins, David Jacobs, and Raymond Fowler. I call this type of conflict telepathic war to differentiate it from a technological war. A telepathic war uses telepathy as a weapon in addition to the machines of a technology war. Until now, the creatures abducting us could do so at will. They could switch off people or render them powerless, manipulate people's thoughts, and cause them to move against their will, project mental images to us, masquerade as a friendly or sexually attractive human, and scan our entire minds. The thought screen helmet is our only defense in the telepathic war. I call this device a thought screen helmet because it prevents aliens from performing any kind of mental control over us. It blocks out all alien thoughts so humans can no longer be manipulated or controlled, and it prevents aliens from completing mental communication with us so people cannot be abducted. The term thought screen is derived from the science fiction novels of Edward Elmer Smith, otherwise known as Doc Smith. Smith and his characters use thought screens to block out telepathic control. Thought screens were used in his novels as a defense to telepathic war. With a working thought screen, fantasy has become reality. We can fight a telepathic war.
That was literally just the blurb at the end of, like, a book or a video game.
Yeah.
There he is hard at work.
Or the beginning.
Hard at work.
Are you a bad enough dude to fight the telepathic war?
By the way, he's up to the he's got the copyright up to 2020 so far, so he's apparently got it still intact right now. He's keeping it to him. He's got the patent down, is one thing.
We need to keep an eye on this. And the second he loses the fucking copyright, This can be the first piece of merchandise for the Go Pet podcast.
Now, here's
officially branded thought
the other
screens.
thing. Here's the other thing. Matt, you both were talking about how you hate the elder aliens and the hybrid children are gay and stupid.
Yes.
Michael Menkins has the explanation for how to get rid of said alien hybrids.
Oh, good.
Vitamin C.
I mean, that's more elegant than my solution. I was just gonna, ball peen hammer.
One woman who now wears a thought screen helmet reported in 2008 that she killed 4 alien hybrid fetuses in a row by taking a gram of vitamin C every hour for weeks. She used her alarm clock at night to awaken her every hour. She reported that she could no longer feel the fetuses moving, and the aliens were very angry at the deaths of their alien hybrids they implanted in her. The aliens also removed a dead alien hybrid fetus from her and implanted a live one at another time. This was before she started wearing a thought screen helmet. Since 2019, she has worn thought screens almost 24/7. She shot at alien hybrids in her house in 2019 and claims to have hit one. She lives on a farm in a remote area in Virginia.
Why wouldn't we believe her?
As the sounding like any aunts of yours that you may know about?
No.
See if there's any other
My aunts are just like racist.
against aliens.
No, against black people.
Well, that's a boring kind of racism.
Well, like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that my aunt's racism isn't cool enough for you, Lundy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, like, I live in the sticks of Virginia. We ain't got any exotic races here. Like, oh yeah, my fucking aunts hate fucking Tongolese Eskimos.
I should mention
Yeah.
this. This is from the About section on the website. StopAbductions.com is not a commercial website, nor is it an information site about UFOs or alien abductions.
Fuck you, bitch. You're old. You're gonna die sooner or later. And the second you do, we're fucking coming in. We're taking your fucking
There is-
trademarks. We're fucking monetizing
hold
this
on.
shit. I don't like capitalism, but I'm just doing this out of spite now.
There is nothing for sale on this web space site. Michael Mencken has no financial connection with any of the recommended sources. StopAbductions.com is a public service non-profit site which instructs people how to make a tested device to stop alien abductions.
Oh
I'll
fuck!
show you one of the.
We're taking a
I'll show
shit.
you a finished thought screen.
We're gonna put him in a glass casket like that dude in the Kentucky. Still mad at you by the way you go. For people who don't know, because of Internet Historian's latest video, I discovered the Kentucky Cave Wars, which Goat just thought was common knowledge.
We asked Goat why the fuck he didn't tell us about the Kentucky Cave Wars, and he said, I thought everyone knew about that.
Yes.
I gotta be honest, to anybody, I ask you, please, public fucking service thing, big old poll. Before you heard about the Kentucky Cave Wars from Internet Historian's video, was that a thing you just knew about? Is that common knowledge? Is that conventional?
Like, I knew about Mammoth Cave. I knew about that.
These thought screens are obviously enticing, right?
They'd be more enticing with a teddy and not a head in them.
There's a little bit of resistance still. So
That black one has some frills on it. These are just cut up bras.
no, it's a leather helmet.
That is not leather.
Listen, you can go by the word of Michael Mencken, or you can go by the testimonials of people who have made their own helmets to fight against this kind of menace.
Have you ever made your own helmet to fight against this kind of menace, Matt?
Oh, Lundy,
What?
did you read something for me?
Okay.
You gotta rep your state.
July 2007, Pennsylvania, helmet types 4 and 8. July 2007, helmet forcibly removed by human alien hybrids. In July 2008, in Pennsylvania, a woman abductee who was teaching two alien hybrids how to drive her SUV at night had her helmets forcibly removed from her. The first time the incident happened, she was lured into another room where she said that at least one alien hybrid was hiding behind a door, while another alien hybrid lured her into the room. She said that at least one alien hybrid was behind the door and tackled her, and with the help of at least one more alien hybrid, forcibly removed the helmet and then abducted her. They later took the helmet. During the
He just
first...
got raped and robbed.
No, Matt. It was an abduction as a result of the fact that alien hybrids.
She was trying to teach them how to
not let her do
drive,
the thing.
and then they jacked her.
An SUV at
Yes,
night.
and then they jacked her.
And then she jacked them.
This is why you never go to some parts of space at night.
During the first incident, she had a headache and felt nauseous, which may have
Yeah.
indicated.
Because you were being raped.
And
Your
you're
heart,
probably
your
pregnant now.
blood pressure was up, and they're probably pushing down on your tum tum.
Which may have indicated that the aliens increased their attempt to communicate with her, but still did not get through. Subsequently, a second helmet with 12 sheets of Velostat was sent to her along with tinted motorcycle goggles. The goggles worked to prevent them from controlling her by the alien hybrid form of hypnosis, which David Jacobs calls mind scan.
What's Velostat?
I
think
don't
it's
know.
Velcro.
Jamie, look that up.
Okay.
In the second event, the aliens did not lure her into another room and did not confront her directly because of the goggles.
Because she was damaged goods by that point. You don't step in the same stream twice as a rapist. Just bad rape meta.
That.
This time they came up behind her by going through the wall in back of her.
I bet.
She had recently had back surgery, was frail and in pain. She walked with a cane. One alien hybrid grabbed her and held her down from the back while the other removed the helmet while standing in back of her. They
Face
subsequently
down,
took
helmet
her.
off. That's the way we like to fuck.
They subsequently took her, but they left the helmet this time. She stated that she didn't put up much of a fight and gave in
Put your
easily.
helmet up, you whore.
I really hope she was abducted by aliens and not raped, and it's just like... Have you ever seen... Oh, fuck, what's the name of the movie? Is it Mysterious Skin? I think it's Mysterious Skin.
I don't know.
There's a movie where, these guys, right? And one of them is like, we got abducted by aliens. And the other one is like, nah, we didn't. And it turns out, nah, they just got raped by their football coach, and the one dude, to mentally handle it, he looked outside the window and he saw a neon sign, and he was like, that's a spaceship.
This is the first case of an abductee being forcibly restrained by very human-looking and acting alien hybrids, and having the helmet subsequently removed. If the woman had a weapon, such as a gun or a rifle, she could have tried to shoot them, but she hardly put up a fight.
By the way, this is not a good testimonial for your shitty fucking product, because both cases, the aliens came and just fucking cum dumped the woman.
I don't know why the word cum dump makes me laugh so much, but something about it. It's funny to me.
It's because it puts a very nice visual image in your head. Yeah, this is a terrible testimonial. Your fucking product's 0 for 2 here. And you're like, oh, if only she had a gun.
It seems all this does is anger them and make them more aggressive.
Yeah, if anything, she should be like bait, and then you have the gun, and then you shoot the aliens when they come to fucking rape her for a third time. Lundy, look up what that word was.
Millistrat is a packing material.
Oh.
It's just fucking packing peanuts. Oh, you need to put some Excelsior in your fucking... God, now I hate this guy, too.
Why? Because his customers are getting raped?
Kinda, yeah. And it's not even...
Fault.
And he's not even, doing anything cool about it. They don't have, a cool, They're just wearing half a bra on their fucking head.
Well, you think that's not going to work until it works, Matt. I'm just saying.
Speaking of...
Well, I mean, it didn't work 2 times for this
Speaking
lady.
of Lundy, try this one
Mhm.
on for size.
Well, this one is in Pennsylvania, so I don't know why this has anything to
This
do with
one is
me.
in
But
Florida.
Yeah, you're a Floridian at heart.
I am
This is
not
also-
a Floridian at heart. You can go.
This is
fuck
also the
yourself.
most recent report back from someone who has had a thought screen.
January 2020, Florida, helmet type 4. A woman in Florida made 2 baseball caps lined with Velostat, which stopped aliens from abducting her. She reports that the aliens have been following her and that she can sometimes see their spacecraft. She lives in constant fear of being abducted. The aliens try to remove her helmet when she sleeps, but she secures it with many strands of twine wrapped around so they cannot take it. Is that wait? In that case, the bigger fucking thing, the actual way to fight back against the aliens is with twine, apparently, because the other lady had the helmet and didn't do shit, and they tried to take it with the twine. They're like, we can't do it.
Yeah, they're not strong enough to break through the twine.
Twine is essentially a super material. It's like adamantium. She also reports seeing what may be alien spacecraft disguised as helicopters.
Or, you know,
Helicopters, baby.
yeah, helicopters. Not an expert here. But if it flies like a helicopter, sounds like a helicopter, it might just be a
Spacecraft disguised as
helicopter.
a helicopter.
Hey, real quick, I actually just heard for the first time what Michael Mencken sounds like. They're
Okay.
complete.
How
we are
close
so
have we
far
been?
off.
Hi, this is Michael Mencken, and I'm talking about my website, stopabductions.com, which is an assembly website which tells you how to make what I call a thought screen helmet.
See, I ain't buying nothing from this guy, especially if it involves space aliens. But for like the guy we made up, the guy who's like, "Yeah, to wear this fucking titty helmet on your head." Like, yeah, I would buy a million things from that.
Yeah, the guy. What he actually said, he actually just sounds like a salesman.
Yeah,
Not
Which
even
is
a good one.
ironic.
Like one from like a '90s commercial. Here is a January 2020 email from the lady in Florida. I haven't been harassed too much since I talked to you, but I just thought I'd let you know I saw 3 to 4 helicopters at the beginning of the week. At
you know what
night,
makes
when I got
our
off work-
version work with it, Lundy?
What?
Ours sounds like a guy that is like on AM radio.
Yeah, AM radio early in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
You could say coast to coast AM early.
Yeah. Let's see. The unusual thing about them was the large white lights on the belly of the chopper. They were arranged in a triangular pattern. I say choppers because I could hear them. They were very loud, had a red strobe, and also 2 oblong white lights, positioned where you would expect the pilot's feet to be. What do you mean where the pilot's feet would be? What does that fucking
She's
mean?
talking about the fucking lights they have at the tip of the plane or the helicopter, like at the front. So, you know, they can see if they're landing at night.
Pilot's feet would be. Hold on, try not to die. Okay. They were hovering over residential areas, and they had to have been from MacDill AFB. Very creepy. I have seen them at night before, driving from my mother's house. They would hover for a minute and move about a quarter of a mile, and hover over houses again. At first, I thought they were watching the traffic, but I pulled off the road and watched them. Kind of queer that the belly lights look like the ones I saw in that silent UFO that dive bombed me that night during Thanksgiving week. My brother is in aviation, and he says there aren't any choppers he knows that look like that.
By the way, I forgot to give Michael Mencken's credentials.
He has credentials.
BA in Political Science from California State University at Long Beach. Member of the
Useless.
National Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi, and as a student was a member of the
Useless.
Political Honor Society Pi Sigma Alpha. Is a member of
Useless.
the Sons of American Revolution.
Oh, those fucking lame asses.
Is a 49-year member of the United States Naval Institute, and was a lieutenant junior grade in the U.S. Coast Guard.
Ooh.
No matter what he says, Matt, you
Although
won't
he
be
was
impressed
born
at
in
this
New
point.
York City.
No. Look, but this motherfucker fucking served in Grenada, probably. I'm not. No, fuck him. He basically got a paid vacation by the military.
Although he was born in New York City, he is called.
Watch, he's like his real like thing is like I was death camp for 12 years. I had to eat my best friend.
Although he was born in New York City, he has called Washington State his home since 1978, where he lives with his wife, Chuan.
Chuan?
Chuan.
Chuan. Okay, so his wife's name
Yeah,
is
I'm not even
Chuan.
gonna try to imagine which race this name belongs to.
It's one of the Mongolian ones. I'm pretty
Fun
safe
fact,
on that.
his father created Captain Video, the first television science fiction show in 1949.
That's so
Would you like
fucking
to see him
random.
with his papa?
I would love to
Here he
see
is
him with his papa.
That is a man who is disappointed in his son's life.
That is a man who forgot he has a son.
He can't even look at the camera.
He can't look at much of anything.
He's just like, this came out of my dick. I fought the Nazis. I came back. My friends didn't.
This quote, and then I'll show you the picture of the person who says it.
Sure. Since trying Michael Menken's helmet, I have not been bothered by alien mind control. Now my thoughts are my own. I've achieved meaningful work and am contributing to society. My life is better than ever before. Thank you, Michael, for the work you're doing to save all
There
of
he is.
humanity.
So I will say that's a positive one.
Look at him. Look at him. He looks. That, I swear to God, the thought cap makes him look like a special child at recess.
Mommy, get me a new helmet.
Well,
now the aliens won't think of me.
it's funny that you say that.
I mean, we gotta protect the retarded from the aliens. They're our greatest national
Michael
resource.
Mencken has another website,
Retardsaraliens.com.
aliensandchildren.org.
slash retardsaraliens.gov.
Would you like to see the first image that is on the website?
Please.
Okay.
Oh, is it just a retarded child like choking out
It-
an alien? Please tell me it's a retarded child choking out an alien.
It is something that you mentioned earlier, Matt. Children's drawings of alien encounters and how they relate to autism.
God, fuck it. It always comes fucking back to this bullshit. Your genetics suck. You made a monster like me. Except I'm better than the little monster you fucking made because unlike you, my parents didn't fucking coddle me. They just threw me into this world and forced me to
The
adapt.
autism.
Like a fucking baby bird, but like
I knew
more
you were gonna like
retarded.
the wording on this. The
Yeah.
autism epidemic and alien abductions may be connected. I came to that conclusion after working with abducted parents and their abducted children for 12 years. Many parents who were abducted had autistic children. This website shows drawings made by children who were abducted and connected to the cause of the
Their parents were probably like mine, just a bunch of junkies fucking smoking PCP while they were 6 months pregnant with
When
them.
autistic children wear a thought screen helmet every day, they remember their abduction experiences and their behavior improves. Children who made these drawings were declared hopeless autistics in 2000.
Yeah, I don't think that's an actual
They
fucking
wore their
term.
helmets every night for 10 years up to 2010. Now, 2022, one graduated from college and the other's working full time.
Well, guess what, bitch? I huffed spray paint during my entire teen years, and I got a moon.
Thought
Still.
screens have a healing effect and may help autistic children.
That fucking autistic retard who went to college probably killed himself because he didn't know what fucking debt was. Just like, oh no, the government taking my house. I hate him. I hate him. I hate the fucking. I mean, I can only hate the parents so much. They're fucking sad and desperate, and they're like trying to find answers that don't immediately go back to like, look, our kid just lost the genetic lottery. It's hard for a lot of people to deal with that, honestly. And I do feel bad for them. But like this fucking creep, I'm like, ugh. I wish I could peel your dick like a banana. I don't know who to fucking side with now. If this asshole's leading the fucking rebellion, if he's our fucking John Connor, I don't want to fight for him. And I sure as hell don't want to fight for the gay-ass autistic aliens.
This website has original drawings made by children who were abducted by aliens. It includes drawings of aliens, alien spacecraft, alien hybrids, children being abducted by aliens, and the things aliens do to children.
Oh no.
For complete authenticity,
No,
descriptions and
no.
comments on the drawings have not been edited. The drawings of a brother and sister are featured on the website. Please email drawings to this website if you have some to share.
This is when me and sister play doctor.
Okay, let's look at the first. This is the first gray alien as shown by an autistic child.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
Pretty clear.
yeah, I might as
Right
well.
off the bat. Look at a couple.
I can't see shit. Does that third one have tits?
I think it has a chest.
Looks like
You
it
trying
has
to jerk off
tits.
to this alien drawing made by an autistic child?
Look, I'm just saying. It's like, look, people don't want to hear this, but like, Chris Chan's got some nice titties. And we have to acknowledge this. It's the only way we'll heal as a country and unify if we acknowledge that Chris Chan's got some giant fucking yum milk ears. The problem is they're
I
connected
wanna
to
die.
that fucking monster.
I want to die. I don't support any of this. I don't support this at all.
I mean, of course we don't support it now.
No, I don't
You know,
support this regardless of
Chris Chan's-
anything.
God, shame those giant tits are connected to a rapist.
I don't like you right now.
Also, I just posted a great picture in general. That's going to be Chris Chan's defense. My only problem with that picture is they drew Chris Chan's tits too small.
Jesus Christ, that picture, Matt. I've been seeing that fucking meme literally fucking everywhere.
You haven't seen the Chris Chan version yet? This is the first time? Oh yeah, the Nuremberg trial one's good. Have you seen the Griffith from Berserk one? Did a sacrifice. Ah, fuck. These kids fucking suck, I wanted to be honest. I was drawing way cooler fucking shit. Like in kindergarten, my teachers got mad at me because I drew a fucking... Oh, these kids fucking suck. Their drawings suck. They're lame.
The second half, when you were talking about like when you were a kid, like what were you doing?
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, like in kindergarten, oh fuck you guys. Oh, the mush mouth can't say a word right. Abortion all in kindergarten and spaghetti.
Matt, what disease do you get where you start forgetting things?
Alzheimer's
disease?
Shut up. I'm trying to attack some fucking autistic children. And I don't like this negativity being thrown back at me.
We have to come to a decision here and now before everyone.
Oh, we're going to wipe out the
these
autistic
are-
people? I might be back
These
on
are our
board
two
for this.
options. These are our two options. Which way, Western man?
Oh, which way, Western man? So here's how I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Right? I'm looking at this like how I'm looking at this where I'm taking like the Russian sources, I'm taking the Ukrainian sources, and I'm like correlating to figure out the real, right? So I'm assuming that the aliens from his piece are the same aliens she's describing, but from a different perspective. So I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, are the aliens closer to like these peaceful gay autistic fucks like this bitch is describing, or are they like the fucking helicopter rapists like the other guy is describing? Because that does change it. Because if these aliens are just the gay aliens that she's describing, it's like, nah, it's like fucking when Mr. Burns came out of the woods and everybody thought he was an alien. Like, it's bringing love, break its legs, make sure it can't get away. This is just like how I'll kill the fucking first Elon. Well, I shouldn't say kill, because again, you can only kill something if it has a soul, a spark of life, as it were. So, I will 100% destroy any of those Elon Musk bots if I ever see one. I don't care if it's considered a hate crime. I will fucking go to... I will join the fucking branch of the Aryan Brotherhood that's just interested in robot racism. What were we talking about again? Ah, fuck, I'm killing myself. I got a bunker.